I toss it to you.
Huh?
I'll toss.
What you want? You'll figure it out. No, stay there, stay there, stay there. Don't mess it up.
Okay. Oh, got
Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up like you did yesterday. Oh my gosh.
Oh my god.
You're driving me crazy,
I
Tiff.
always drive you crazy. You guys, this is going to be such a fun show. I'm so excited.
Says
I've been
you.
waiting all week for this show.
What?
Yeah. You haven't been?
I have
Breathe,
been.
babe, breathe.
I have been waiting.
Yeah.
But you know, you just scared me when you tossed the football because
Yeah.
you really can't throw.
'Cause
And
I
got scared that you were going to knock something over, and that was not good.
Speaking of knocking something over, I don't know if you guys saw, but we did a little social media video yesterday, and you knocked me over.
No, oh yeah. First of all, can I just tell you something? If there's any guys out there who have wives or girlfriends that always want social content, why don't we do this? Why don't we set it up this way? I'll set the camera up. You can throw the football in, and I can do it in this frame. Really? Your idea is throw me the football. I'll catch it. You'll tackle me, and it'll be like, really, Tiff?
I know. And
that's a bad idea. It's a bad idea. It's just a bad idea. Just stop it with the social posts, everybody. You're all getting too crazy, including you.
Anywho, I'm a little nuts. Super excited that you're joining us. I'm Tiffany. This is my husband Sergio. We're Lifestyle Live, and we go live on Market.live. Every Wednesday and Friday. We're so excited that you're joining us today. We've got such a fun show planned, full of lots of great items, and I'm sure a lot of great energy. I don't know about you, but I'm bringing the energy.
Tiff, you were born with energy, which is why you're running me down with all your energy.
Exactly.
But no, I think this week's show is definitely a little bit different than last week. I mean, I loved the skincare show because that was very informative for me.
Beauty show was awesome.
The beauty show was really good. You taught me some things that I didn't know. And, this week's show, I've been looking forward to it because there's a couple of items in here that I'm really, really excited about.
I know.
And I know that there's some stuff that you get excited about too. And listen, everybody, the big game is coming up. So
I know. This is all about your Super Bowl prep party.
As if you needed another big game show, here's another one.
Or if you needed another reason to host a party at your house.
Yeah, this stuff is not just for your big game. This stuff is going to last in your house. Dozen ours, right? We're bringing you back some of our favorites that we've had in our other shows. So
exactly.
Please let them know.
I know. We've got some really great items in the show. We actually have one of your favorite items in the show.
We do.
If you want to just disclose
it's
it.
Not,
it's really
It's
cool.
not this because I don't want to disclose the actual one just yet.
Okay. There.
This is my little play one, but this is a football from a company called Leatherhead. Wait until you see this football. You guys, I'm telling you, this is for that real aficionado, that real fan in your life that wants something that they don't just want to play with, but they maybe want to showcase, maybe for you, your son, your daughter, your kids. I like this for a lot of reasons.
It's so unique.
I want to tell you why I like this, but I don't want to tell you just yet because you're going to think I'm crazy. And I think I'm going to tie it into a lot of the theme of the show. We're going to talk about different teams and who we like. But I love this football so much. It's a higher price point, but it's one of those things that stays around forever. You play with it. You showcase it, you give it to your kids. This is going to last in your family forever. I love this thing from Leatherhead. Just wait until you see it.
It's like an iconic memorabilia.
It's got its own name. It's called the Handsome Dan. If a football has its own name, you know it's special.
Yeah,
and
super fun.
Your favorite item in the show?
I have a top pick in the show from our friends at Carnivore Club. I'm all about a charcuterie board.
I do.
There are several reasons that I love a charcuterie board.
Yep.
Because I don't cook. So for me, this is like quick, easy when I'm thinking about having guests come over.
That was truthful
I am getting
and
out.
honest.
Hey man, honesty is key.
She doesn't cook.
This is going to make building a charcuterie board really easy for you. And we also have a really great box pairing set that if you're like, hey, I don't have like the cheeses and meats and the crackers and all of those great things already at home, we've got a great set for you in here as well. I'm so excited that Susie is joining the show. Susie, it's great to have you.
Yes.
I love that you are loving this
love
style
that you
of
love
show.
us, Susie.
And here's the thing. Today only, we actually have a promo code.
Today only?
Yeah, today only for the show. We have a promo code. It's SUPER25, and you'll actually get $25 off your entire order of $75 or more. So maybe John, our producer, can type that code in. SUPER25, it's for everybody.
Yes.
One code per customer. But hey, go ahead and share it with your friends on social media. Go, I'm watching this really cool show, Tiffany and Sergio, Lifestyle on Market.live right now. They're giving away a $25 promo code SUPER25 for your order of $75 or more.
All you have to
Invite
do,
your friends. This is going to be a fun show.
Tell your friends, go to Market.live. There's these two goofballs. Their names Sergio and Tiffany. They're on live right now. All you have to do is type in SUPER25. You'll get the money.
Yes.
But let's tell them about more money. This is like a giveaway. I mean, what is this? We're charity.
This is great.
We're a charity cause.
I know. I mean, I'm bringing my hometown, like my home state.
Hold on.
NFL team.
You are.
To this show.
We give $50 away every single week in gift certificate. Gift certificate to Market.live. Spend it on anything and everything you possibly want. $50, but you have to get the right answer. Okay. The question of the day today. What is Tiffany's favorite football team? Who is Tiffany's favorite football team? Is it A, the Minnesota Vikings, B, the Philadelphia Eagles, or C, the Detroit Lions? Now, just A, B, or C?
A, B, or C.
$50.
We're giving away $50. Whoa, footballs are flying everywhere.
What are you, defense?
Yeah, this is my...
You're stripping the ball. Jesus, Tiff. My God.
That was payback. That was payback from yesterday.
What are you, a linebacker? You almost wrecked the whole entire set.
All right, listen, we have a Power Pack show. A lot of great items in the show.
Focus, kid, focus.
So we're going to get started on, I know, one of Sergio's, kind of like top kitchen, I don't even know how to say it. Top necessity items.
This is called tree pose.
In the kitchen.
You need to chill.
I'm so excited and super pumped for this show.
Yes.
You want to start out with the air fryer?
Since
because
you're tongue-tied.
when you think about inviting people over to your home, I don't know about you, but I love a party, but I get really stressed out about having a lot of people in my house, and I'm like, what am I going to make? I don't want to spend 6 hours on preparing food for all of the guests, but I want it to be inviting and exciting.
Yep.
We always pull out our air fryer.
Yeah, and it's this instant air fryer, which I really love. And we brought this to you a few times, and I'm going to keep bringing this to you. And here's why: ease, you guys. Like honestly, you can use this for your party. You will use this for your party, but it has all the different settings: air fry, roast, bake, reheat, one touch digital. Right? It's deep. It's got this beautiful, deep compartment. Yeah, okay, I put tater tots in there because I don't know if you guys don't know anything about Sergio. He loves tater tots and he can snack on tater tots all day, every day.
Oh, get out your favorite sauces,
why I put on a few pounds.
Like your mustards or your ranches, and have like a sauce assortment and do tater tots with different types of sauces. That's a really fun Super Bowl snack.
So Jim just said that he bought this the last time we presented it, and it showed up to his house in 2 days, and he loves it. Jim,
get this home before the Super Bowl, guys.
Jim,
you're gonna love this.
Here's what I love a lot about this, right? Like you're hearing it beep, it sets up the temperatures. It's just one knob on here. Everything else is touch. So as soon as you put this in, boom. You want to air fry? Air fry. Start. I mean, it's so simple. You're going to hear it. And what I really, really love about this, Tiff, you can hear it working. It's already
air frying. It's like set it and forget it.
It is that set it and forget it. But I love this for one reason. There's a lot of different air fryers out there. The looks. I care about what my kitchen looks like. You know me, right? Like I'm all in the kitchen stuff. It is what it is. I like kitchen gear. I love my gadgets. But the kitchen has to look inviting, because if the kitchen doesn't look inviting, you're just not going to really want to be there.
It's also going to be like really put together and clean. Like you don't have to worry about like putting your oven on, regardless of what you're doing for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about this. I want to remind you, it has 4-in-1 functionality. It can air fry, bake, roast, it can reheat. So not only are you going to use this for your party prepping for your Super Bowls, or think of all the other parties that you have coming up. Maybe it's a graduation party. Maybe you're just like friends are getting back together again party.
Yes.
Whatever it is, you are going to just instantly go back to
no oil,
the air
right?
fryer.
So like it's a healthy alternative.
That's
the other thing, right?
That's the other thing. It's healthier.
Whether you're air frying shrimp or you're air frying, like you guys, I didn't put any oil in here, and I didn't put any butters or anything like that. These are air fried. Or if you wanted to bake, you want to get the kids out, you want to maybe make some bread or something like that. This is super easy, super easy to clean. A lot of us already have an air fryer, and if you have an air fryer that maybe doesn't look this sleek and elegant. I feel like the older versions of these.
Ryan needs it.
Yeah,
Ryan's saying, I need this air fryer. Let me tell you, Ryan, not only do you need it, your entire family needs it. You're going to love it. It's going to just create simplicity when it comes to like, what's for dinner tonight? Or how do I prep for, 15 or 20 people to come over to enjoy the Super Bowl or another fun game, that you're inviting people over to have. I also want to point out the adjustable temperatures as well.
Oh, right here on this knob.
So it's got that adjustable temperature. It is kind of like set it and forget it. If you're somebody like me, when Sergio does all the cooking at home, and full disclosure, I do not cook, and nor do you want me to cook for you. He does all the cooking, but when he's not home and I'm stuck with the 3 kids and they're like, I'm hungry, Mom, what are we gonna have? Guess what I bring out? The air fryer. Because you don't have to be a chef. You don't even have to be a good at-home cook to work the air fryer and really put out some great, somewhat healthy foods on the table. And hey, by the way, it's also energy saving. 60% less energy.
That's what I love about this. When they brought this to us and they said this is going to use 60% less energy, plus I'm getting to cook a little bit. And we try to be conscious about, our carbon footprint. I think a little bit, right? I mean, wherever we can try.
I have a heart attack when I get my Pico bill in the mail.
Oh, gosh, yeah. let's just say that those aren't good days when that bill comes to the house.
And every $10, right? Every $10 is worth saving. So if you can save 60% on your energy from using your oven, go for it. If it's a healthier alternative, every little bit to a healthier start to the new year definitely helps. Get this home, set it and forget it. Use this for your parties. Delicious.
You keep talking.
I love it. I absolutely love it. No. You know what? Here's the thing, too. If you have teenagers in the house, and you're like, you don't want them turning on the oven when you're not home, but they want to come home and do a snack, right?
They'll tell them the story about the time my daughter, Bianca, tried to make macaroni and cheese in the microwave.
How about popcorn in the microwave? I thought she was going to blow our house up.
Without any water. She made water. She made macaroni and cheese without the water, so she basically fried the noodles.
All right, guys.
Margot says, can I make buffalo wings in this? My kids love them.
Absolutely.
Margot?
Make buffalo wings away.
Make your buffalo wings. Use your favorite sauce. We do that. If this was a cooking show, everybody's telling me we should do a cooking show, but I probably wind up throwing food at her. She'd wind up throwing food at me.
I'll be the
She'd wind up
chef.
hitting me with some kind of spatula or something like that. The whole thing would get off the rails. So I don't know if we can do a cooking show. That would be weird.
That would be weird. Anyway, this is $99 and well worth. Seriously, it makes a great gift. If you do not have an air fryer at home,
look how deep.
Definitely get one for yourself.
Imagine what you could fit in
But
that.
if you know somebody who's potentially just kind of like getting started, college graduate, maybe your son or daughter just bought their first home.
Yeah.
This is what they need in their kitchen, and they're absolutely going to love you for it. I will also point out, if you know anyone in your family that's like a new mother, that's like, really kind of like juggling mom life for the first time,
Tiff, that's
what
a great
to clean, which I want to point out as well.
That's why I love air fryers, but this instant one is like, I don't know, there's just something about that one knob right there in the middle. There's something about this deep cooking area, this deep surface area, but I don't know, I just love it. I pick what I want to do. I just air fry, boom, I take my temperature, boom, I push buttons, it's done. I don't have to worry about it.
I just want to do a quick price check.
Yeah.
John, can you check the price on this air fryer? I know that it regularly goes for $99. I have a feeling it might be on sale still, but John's going to let us know in just a moment.
So you're going to get this for less than $100, maybe
either
even
way,
better.
$100 is totally worth it.
Yeah.
And if you are wondering what our promo code is for this show, if you want to get $25 off, you can get $25 off this air fryer today using the promo code just until the end of today, SUPER25. We're giving $25 to everybody who spends more than $75. I mean, that is a no-brainer. That is our Super Bowl party fun
How's
to you.
How's Market making any money?
I don't know. John, what's going on?
Like
with these prices, we're practically giving stuff away for free.
Don't forget, you get the extra $50 too if you can listen to me talk through my stuffed face.
We're just like eating and drinking like this whole show.
You guys, it's bad. I can't stop eating.
Does this work?
It's
just like too much fun to actually do work. I know.
Tiff,
you all right?
Living with you is work.
Okay.
Anywho.
John's gonna check the price on that. Again, SUPER25 to get $25 off your order of $75 or more. Hey, We've got some more great items.
You cut me off.
In the show. I did cut you off?
I was going to give him the question one more time.
Oh,
Whoa,
question.
John, it's
$69.99. John, you're the man.
Johnny.
All right. So here's the thing.
Dude.
And if you spend an extra $5 to find another really great item in the show, which we have a ton of them, get one more item and then use our promo code and you get $25 off.
So you can actually wind, if you spend another $5.
Yes.
So that would make it like closer to 75.
For $50, you can get the air fryer and another item in the show. I mean, come on, you guys. No brainer. Okay, are we going? Are we going?
Babe, I've been following you since the day we met.
We're going.
So
All
it is
right.
what it is.
Honestly. Speaking of games, this show is all about Super Bowl prep party. And, you know, as we're preparing for the big game, I'm so excited because, you know, at the Bucciarelli's house, we love to play table games. We've got 3 kids in our house, so when there's a Super Bowl or there's a big game going on, it's like, you know, maybe the teenagers are interested. Serge is definitely interested
in
the game, but maybe the 6-year-old isn't. So if you want to incorporate everyone into kind of like fun party activities, pull out some table games.
Okay.
And Jenga happens to be one of the most popular games in our house, and here's why I love it for maybe like the Super Bowl halftime.
Because Sergio's the best at it, and he wins all the time.
You didn't even know what Jenga was until 5 minutes ago. Sergio's like, we have Jenga at home? I'm like, I just bought this exact set.
Lies.
For our 6-year-old.
You're a liar.
At Christmas.
You're gonna lie.
And played it all
on a
over
live
Christmas
stream.
break.
You're actually gonna lie on a live stream. How dare you? God's watching you, Tiff. Stop lying.
You were
anyway.
like, how do you even play Jenga? This is paybacks from you
true.
like slam dunking me yesterday.
Oh yeah.
In the social video.
I am so done with social media. Are you guys too, or is it just me? Is it me? Am I the only one with the issue here?
All right.
Anywho.
Well, let's get some business out of the way first because Jenga is wildly popular. And this item is a very inexpensive game for your entire family. Adults alike are going to have fun for it. Teenagers, little kids. I mean, this is literally like 6 year and up.
Can I try?
It's $11.99, guys.
Hold up.
Pick this up. It's so much fun. I know several people who have actually picked up a couple of these, put them together to make a bigger Jenga game, which is also really fun and exciting.
Let me move Tiffany's lunch out of the way.
I don't drink beer, by the way.
Let me get Tiffany's lunch out of the way. That's Tiffany's lunch right there.
We have a really great beverage in the show that I love to drink coming up.
Oh, Jesus, Tiff. I think everybody knows. It's only been like 2 weeks, but I think everybody's fully aware of what your favorite thing is. But here, we know, honestly, we're joking around, but we love this game in our house, and it's because we all get to argue about who's the best and who's the worst.
You're going to make this fall.
I'm not going to make it fall, babe. It's called confidence. You have to have confidence in life. Did you see how I took that out? I was fully confident. No. You're going to make a mess. Go ahead. Give it a shot.
I'm going to make a mess. I'll take the one. Well, first of all, you have to put yours back on the top. See? You don't know how to play Jenga.
Tiff, we're trying to shoot a show over here.
I know, but you don't really know how to play.
Jackie's laughing at me because she's like, yeah, you didn't put it back on top. And, liquid lunch, Lainey. That's exactly right.
Liquid lunch!
Mary, this is our favorite game, too.
All right, so
should we keep playing until somebody wins or loses?
Well, here's the thing about Jenga. It's super fun to play with the entire family.
Yeah.
I love how it's like a 30-minute or less game. So it's a quick game. It's a lot of fun and energy. The key of the game is to make sure that you don't actually make the wooden blocks fall. Yeah. So it's really about who's the loser in the game that makes the blocks fall versus all of the winners. All you need is one or more people to play. So if it's just like, hey, I want to play Jenga with, get the teenagers in, get the 6-year-old, and get them involved in your fun Super Bowl party that you're going to have at your house. So, after this show, you're definitely going to want to throw a party.
I got this one right here, but this one's going to be all me. How much is this?
$11.99.
So you guys, if you already answered,
no brainer.
If you already answered, it's coming on the way up. Wow, Georgie's a great camera guy. Look how he follows with the camera, dude.
George is solid.
What an ace, buddy. But no, it's super fun, except when my 16-year-old loses, and then he has his little fit, and and then what are you doing?
I'm trying to find one that's loose. That's what you're supposed to do.
Well, what do you need a golf club or a baseball bat to swing at it? Jesus.
This one is like hard. I feel like our Jenga at home is a little bit more easy. I know. Check that out. awesome.
All right. You just made
$11.99. It makes a great party game. It's for one or more players. It's for 6 years and older. And let me tell you, as you can see, Sergio and I.
What are you saying? I'm a 6-year-old?
Being well into our 40s, we love playing this too.
What are you saying?
Bridget, she says her money is on me. Her money is on me winning this game.
Bridget, you just lost your money, so it is what it is. So, whatever. Jim said you haven't found the right beer because he knows that, this is your liquid lunch. He said I don't drink beer. It's true, Jim. I agree with you. There are some really, really good ones.
Well, I'm gluten-free, so there are a lot of gluten-free beers out there as well. They're like cider beers, and they're actually pretty tasty. So it's not that I don't drink beer. I would drink a gluten-free beer. Here's the thing, super easy to play this game. So if you have somebody coming over for the Super Bowl, it's like, I've never played Jenga before. Let me tell you, it's literally 3 steps of instructions, which makes it great. You are gonna pull a block out, you find a loose block, pull the block out, hopefully, carefully.
But since this is a Super Bowl show.
You're gonna place it on top, I'm giving instructions.
Oh,
you're gonna place it on top, and then hopefully you're not gonna watch it fall. If it falls, that person loses. Everyone else in the game
wins. As if you would have grabbed another one, you would have lost. Because I just made it impossible for you. But anyway,
are you serious?
the reason that we picked this is because during your show, or excuse me, during the big game, a lot of times. All right, you have to. Why?
I know. We can't spend the entire.
It's highly competitive.
Because I'm gonna win this game.
It's highly competitive in our house. Just in case you were wondering. Tiffany and I love to compete with one another. But no, the reason that we picked the Jenga is because this is on during the game, whether you've got Tiffany's favorite liquid lunch or you've got some snacks.
I don't even drink beer.
You've got this game.
My favorite liquid lunch is over there.
And excuse me.
I'm about to show you.
And I was just trying to tell them before you rudely interrupted me.
I'm sorry, I'm being rude today.
This is the best halftime thing. If this is already set up, everybody can play this at halftime. Mm-hmm. If it's you've probably had a few drinks and you're probably gonna mess it all up. But it is what it is. Oh, the question of the day. Yeah, because Tiffany rudely interrupted me before when we did the question of the day. The question of the day was $50 you get to win. Who is Tiffany's favorite football team? Is it A, the Minnesota Vikings? Is it B, the Philadelphia Eagles? Or is it C, the Detroit Lions?
It's hot in here.
It is hot in here.
A little bit. It's warm today. Okay.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
What was that all about?
No, I'm good.
Have a hot flash?
No.
It's because you're next to me. What the?
I knew where that was going.
Huh?
All right. So we're going to move on to the next item.
I'm not touching
but
that.
again, when it comes to planning your Super Bowl party, definitely incorporate some fun games. Jenga's just one of the games that we love to have in our house. We also play Uno. Uno's a really fun game to play.
We do. But think about, like you were saying, right, Tiffany? Think about if you were to put the promo code in and you were going to get, what? Mm-hmm. How much was the promo code worth? 20?
Super 25 is the promo code. You get $25 off a $75 purchase or more. So if you're like, I want the air fryer to get to the 70, because that's on sale for $69.99. To get to that $75, pick up Jenga. You're well over $75. While you check out on market.live, use the code SUPER25 to get $25 off. That promo code is for everybody. And you don't have to guess a question or enter to win. No. Promo code is for everybody, one per user. And that's because we want you to shop with us on market.live.
You took the words right out of my mouth. That's because we want you to shop with us. We really do. We want you to come back every Wednesday and every Friday, every day for that matter. But if it's just to watch our show, we want you to come in. We love presenting. I just burped up the tater tots.
God.
Excuse me. Pardon me. But we want you to come. We want you to come back to us all the time because we use this stuff, right? Like this is the stuff that we have in our house.
I love Jenga. It's a great item to have in the show. Hey, listen, we've got my top pick in the show
coming up
in just a moment, and we're going to head back to the kitchen to give you some more great Super Bowl prep party items that you're going to want to incorporate into your little party that you're going to have in your house. I know you're dying to talk. Go for it.
Well, no, now that you say that.
Oh, here we go with the silence. All right, this is my top pick, and it is from our friends at Carnivore Club. It's the charcuterie board plus knife set. This is super exciting. I am somebody that I just don't like to cook. I don't like to even really get my kitchen dirty.
You don't know how to cook, Tiff.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, you don't like to cook.
I don't even like to get my kitchen dirty. And the thought of having multiple people come over to my house kind of stresses me out a little bit because I'm like, what am I going to prepare for them? What are they going to munch on while they're here? How am I going to display it? Our friends at Carnivore Club have given us a charcuterie board plus knife set. And Sergio's like a master of this charcuterie board.
Master?
He loves it.
Did you just say I do something well? Oh my gosh.
You're a master.
Play the lottery today, everybody. It's a lucky day.
You're the master at this. So I'm going to have you dive into all of its essentials and, you know, every piece of accessory that it has. But as you can see, we've just kind of like decked it out. We've got salamis, pickles, olives, spreads, almonds. We've got some, you know, cheeses. What a fun thing to have out on your table for your Super Bowl party.
No, definitely. And look, so we've decorated our table, right? But this is actually what you're getting. You're getting the charcuterie board. Here's why I love this board. You know, I have a lot of cutting boards in my house, but this one made out of musso bamboo. So super substantial, solid, easy to clean. Super large surface area, Tiff. So, I mean, I know it says like, you know, cutting board, but that's not all this is. It's a display board. You've got these troughs, if you will, right here on the side, so you can put your crackers, your cheeses. It comes with the 3 ceramic bowls. So I know that we have our food over here, which has some items in it. But then it's also got this genius hide and slide drawer.
This is so awesome, guys.
Are you kidding me? It comes with the hide and slide drawer with all of the stainless steel utensils. So let's take a dive right into that. You've got your Parmesan cheese knife, your all-purpose knife, your large chisel knife, and your large cheese prong.
Thank God Sergio knows what those are, because I don't.
You get, well, Tiff, you know, it is what it is. When it comes to the kitchen, you're like the, we're not going to go there.
If you would have said, Tiffany, walk us through that, I would have been like, I use that for cheese.
Yep.
Maybe I just pick something up with that.
Henny Youngman, she said, I want to go on vacation. I want to go somewhere I've never been. I said, how about the kitchen? Anyway, I said that was a Henny Youngman joke. That's a Henny Youngman joke. He was a comedian years ago. Anywho, Tiffany, you've got these little forks here, these cheese forks. This is perfect for a party. It comes with these little chalk slates, right? And here's why I love these, right? Georgie, I mean, how cool is that? You can write anything you like on this. Maybe you've got a nice Fontina cheese, or maybe you went out and you've got like a special Wisconsin cheddar, or maybe you've got one of the cheeses that we're getting ready to present that's in the in the Carnivore Club box. But you get to write on it. You get to place it right there, right on your cheeses. Boom. You get to have some fun. Our pieces are a little too small here, but you get to have some fun with it, right? Anything you want written on there, you get to write it on there, and it comes with the chalk pencils to write on there with. So
it makes it special. It makes it unique. You know, when 100%. You think about going to someone's house for like a Super Bowl party or a graduation, you know, you want to have something a little special out on the table that makes it unique and inviting. This charcuterie board from Carnivore Club is genius. Not only are you going to use it for those special parties in your house, but you're going to find that you're going to pull it out. We pull ours out like once or twice a week.
Yeah.
Sergio is better. Okay.
What?
You're going to find that you pull this out once or twice a week. If you just want to do kind of like a charcuterie board dinner because you didn't have a lot of time to prepare your dinner, and if you're anything like us, we have 3 kids. Our kids are constantly coming and going. We've got one swimmer, he's 17, he's in and out of the house. It's like, oh, there's dinner on the table. Just grab and eat, grab and go. So this charcuterie board is perfection for those moments.
Tell them how.
It's an iconic piece that you're definitely going to love.
What's
in
it
your
cost,
kitchen.
Tiffany?
We've got this from Carnivore Club, $64.99 for this charcuterie board.
One more time,
and it comes with the knife set. Sergio's going to walk you through all of the utensils because I don't even know what they are and I don't know how to use them either.
We already know that, Tiff.
Okay.
Musso bamboo, large surface area. It's really more than a cutting board. It's a display board. It's a serving board. You have these beautiful sides, these troughs here. Fit anything you'd like in those. You've got the 3 ceramic bowls. This comes with everything, by the way. So you're getting all this.
Everything.
You're getting all of this in that price. This, yes, Lizanne, this is perfect for your Super Bowl party. And the price is perfect. We agree. That's why when we first had the option to present this, we wanted to really, really present this to all of you because we know you're going to want this thing.
Can I also just chime in?
Please.
That because this is such an amazing price,
pick
this up as a gift. You know,
great idea.
Yeah, if you just are like, oh my goodness, my best friend who always throws parties would love to incorporate this into her party planning. If you're like, hey, you know, my daughter who's getting ready to, you know, plan her first child's graduation party, pick up a couple of these. How great would these be to have like 3 or 4 of them? Yeah. You don't have to just use them as like a charcuterie board with salamis and cheeses. We have used this as a dessert tray. We've used it also as like a breakfast tray in the morning when you have guests that stay overnight. Pull this out and do like a little, you know, quick breakfast display on it as well.
I'm going to run you through what's in that hide and slide drawer, and then we're going to tell you about some of the delicious salamis and cheeses that you can get with this as well, right? So you're getting the all-purpose blade. So this is going to come with it. Perfect. And I love the little wood handles. Super sharp. Stainless steel, by the way.
Can I chime in and say that I love how it just like perfectly fits into that like natural modern decor?
I think you just did.
So don't worry about what the style of your kitchen is or the style of your dining room. It's going to pair perfectly regardless of what colors maybe the person that you're gifting it to. This is just like super neutral, very universal. You're gonna love that.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Parmesan cheese knife. These tiny little forks. Chisel, large chisel knife, large cheese prong. You get the chalk slates and you get the chalk to go with it to write. All of that
perfectly puts in
this beautiful, genius hide and slide drawer. It's kind of hard to do this with one hand.
One hand.
Boom. It's done. I mean, just take a look at how thick that is. Georgie, look at that.
Yeah.
I mean,
it's a substantial piece.
You have
it's
cutting
very
boards,
nice.
right? But this is cutting board / display / little tabletop. That's why we love this.
$64.99. I know we don't have a lot of these from Carnivore Club to go around. This is one of their most popular items that they sell on their own site, and we're lucky enough to have it at market.live. Here's the thing. I want to invite you in to watch our show every Wednesday and Friday, Lifestyled with Tiffany and Sergio on market.live. If you go there right now, you will see us live.
They tune in for me.
And you can actually follow, you can actually click follow on our page to get a notification of when we are live every week. The beauty about shopping on market.live is that we present a lot of different items from a lot of different vendors that we love and use in our everyday life.
We do.
We're so excited to share them with you, but you are getting one-stop shopping on market.live, which is awesome.
It's so true. I agree with everything you just said, but I always agree with everything you say, Tiffany. I love you.
Hardly.
Yeah, no, you're my beautiful wife. You're my beautiful bride. I love you.
We also have another item from Carnivore Club.
Yeah, I was going to say, so if you really love that board, if you love the board, we have another item, and I like to call this your starter kit, Tiffany.
Absolutely.
So if you're into charcuterie, I know charcuterie is all the rage. Everybody talks about it. Back in my day, it was called lunch because I'm Italian, and we just called it antipasto. And that was lunch for me. My mom would take out some salami and cheese and say, here you go, here's your lunch. Today, it's charcuterie. But Carnivore Club is they're a company that goes out and finds all of the best American artisans. They bring you all of those delicious meat, cheese, food purveyors all in one box, and they deliver it to your house. And this kit that we have, this set that we have from Carnivore Club, is going to come with these Parmesan cheese crisps, 2 cheeses, smoked cheddar, smoked Swiss cheese, from a company called Hunter's Reserve, which is an all-women owned company out of Wisconsin. Vidalia onion jam.
Oh my gosh, that's so delicious.
It really, really is. I want you to think caramelized onions. So if you like caramelized onions, this jam is going to be for you. And then your 2 salamis from a brand called Coro, which we absolutely love. You get the large flat pack, which is already sliced, pre-sliced. That's the mole. So if you don't know anything about mole salami, it's got that beautiful Mexican flair, those delicious flavors, and you also have the finocchiona, which is it's kind of like a traditional salami. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. So I love the finocchiona. I love a good mole salami. You've got your 2 cheeses, you have your Parmesan crisps, and you have your Vidalia onion jam to bring it all together. So that's the starter kit. How much is the starter kit?
Starter kit is $54.99. So what I want to encourage you to do If you're like, oh my gosh, I really want to get into charcuterie, I need that Carnivore Club charcuterie board. That charcuterie board on its own is $64.99. Then you do the starter kit from Carnivore Club, which I highly recommend to get you started.
Yeah.
It has everything that you need to build a great charcuterie board, especially for the Super Bowl. That's $54.99. You are well over our $75 minimum. You can use our promo code that is only good for the rest of the day, which is SUPER25 to get $25 off your entire purchase. So if you get the charcuterie board plus the box pairing, the starter kit set from Carnivore Club, you're under $100. What?
This is a no-brainer.
I mean, that is a no-brainer.
You guys, let me do the thinking for you. You got to buy this thing. It's going to sit inside of your cupboard. It's going to come out all the time. It's what you want for your parties. It's what you want for your family gatherings. You take this out and a Jenga, and you've got your whole night right there.
Fun.
You Netflix in the background.
Yeah.
Or the big game, because I know today's big game.
It's all about the Super Bowl prepping.
It's all about easy. It's all about having fun. It's all about regathering with your friends, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
The charcuterie board does exactly that. And for this price, you want it. Carrie, it's just said, oh my God, it looks delicious. That's because it is delicious. I'm diving into some of this finocchione salami.
Hey, I got a great idea.
You know me and salami. We're like peanut butter and jelly.
Kind of. I have a really great idea.
Yeah. What's your idea? You have a great idea.
Okay. Well, this is like, you smashed me yesterday.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Practically broke my rib. Then today, he's just like, you're verbally slam dunking me. This is good. This is really good. I have to be quick on my toes. I need to come back with some, I got to fire back some Philliness at you. It's all Philly. Philly, Michigander, I know, the whole thing.
$50 today. You get the chance to get $50 by just typing A, B, or C.
These are so good.
By typing A, B, or C. Who's Tiffany's favorite football team? Is it A, the Minnesota Vikings? You look like you're from Minnesota.
Cheesehead?
Is it B?
That's not the Cheeseheads. No, that's Wisconsin's the Cheeseheads.
Is it A?
I don't know much about football.
Is it A, the Minnesota Vikings?
Jackie's laughing.
Is it B, the Philadelphia Eagles? Or is it C?
I mean, I do live in Philly.
The Detroit Lions.
That's where I'm from.
The whole Detroit thing. By the way, she has, check this out, guys.
I got a Sanders jersey on.
That's the best running back who's ever lived right there.
I
think we can.
True story. Hold on a minute. True story. I grew up going to the Detroit Lions games with my dad.
Yeah.
I actually saw Barry Sanders. I actually met Barry Sanders once. It wasn't at a football game.
Yeah.
He did a lot of like charity work, and he was at a charity event. It was like a basketball charity event, and I met Barry Sanders in person.
Lucky.
Isn't that cool?
Dude, he was and still is the man. I don't know him personally, but he seemed it. James wants to know, is the starter kit a one-time thing? Excuse me, or is it a monthly box?
It's a one-time purchase.
It is a one-time purchase. Carnivore Club does do monthly subscriptions as well, but this is a one-time offer. And let me tell you something, James.
It's a great way to introduce
yourself. It is your starter kit. It's a great way to introduce, and it is this board right here. No joke, you guys. This one is something that I really can't live without.
You know what I can't live without?
Me.
Wine. Okay, so we're going to be talking about wine in this show. If you're planning the Super Bowl party at your house, obviously some fun things, obviously.
You'd rather have a bottle of wine than me.
To incorporate into your Super Bowl party is some fun beverages. If you love wine, we've got a really great wine brand that we're going to share with you.
I'm loving this wine brand,
It's a South African wine. It's delicious. If you want something unique and different. We've also got some really cool beer mugs to make your Super Bowl party fun. And then we've got a non-alcoholic aperitif coming up in the show as well. Aperitivo. We're going to be talking all about beverages.
Check out those beer
at
mugs.
the end of the show.
Yeah,
but I was just, I was feeling a little sip of wine. The bitter lecker aperitif. This is non-alcoholic, like you said. That's something that you're going to want before you actually dive in and eat. So before your lunch or before your dinner, you're going to enjoy this thing. We're going to go over the flavor profile pretty soon, but I love an aperitifo. It kind of like, you know what it does, aperitifos do? They allow you to sit down and relax and get ready for your meal. And let me tell you something I cannot hate more about the new world that we're all living in.
pace,
it's a
man.
pace,
Look,
right?
I gotta sit down. I know I'm Italian and my lunches usually take about 2.5 hours, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
You gotta sit down and enjoy yourself. You gotta sit down, enjoy your family, enjoy your friends, enjoy your loved ones, enjoy your neighbors, enjoy your meal.
Yeah.
Aperitivos allow you to do that. I think we're going back into the living room and we're talking about.
We've got your favorite item in the show, which is really awesome. It's super unique. I think that you're gonna look at this item and go, you know what? I wasn't really thinking about getting this unique item for, my husband or my son or somebody who just loves football. I think this is definitely an item that you're gonna think twice about. It's from our friends at Leatherhead Sports, and it's the Handsome Dan football. And I know Sergio absolutely loves this item. And I can't wait for our son, Giuliano, to check this out too, because I have a feeling he's going to be like, yep, that's mine. It's going in my room. So he's going to want it to go with his whole football motif in his room, which is
100%. So
definitely his style.
Check this out, guys. First of all, I'm not going to do too much talking. I want Georgie to get in on that, but this football right here is probably one of the coolest things I think I've gotten in a really long time. Mm-hmm. You guys from Leatherhead, by the way, you made me very happy. Made me a happy guy. And here's why. This thing is, it is just a football, but it's not like a football that you can buy in any sporting goods store or anything like that. This is made out of rawhide. It's got the rawhide laces. It's made out of, when I say genuine leather, real leather, rich, full grain leather. This is a full grain leather football. Kind of made, it reminds me of the way they used to make footballs back in the old days, right? When they used to wear the leather helmets. So I feel like you've got a piece of football history here, football classics. So this is going to be for your aficionado, your real fan. Mm-hmm. And by the way, at Leatherhead Tiff, they design these for them to be played with. Mm-hmm. So you can take this out, you can, on your lawn, have a catch with, your son, your loved one. That's what they're made for. But I really love the way this looks kind of on your bookshelf or in your room where you have your special items. This football is so sweet. And it's one of those things where I wish, do we have touch-a-vision? I really wish that you could touch this, because the way that this thing feels, Tiff, is so spectacular. I'm going to tell you what I am going to start using this for, or what I know I would love to use this for. So you all know, we know that the question of the day is, who's Tiffany's favorite football team to win the $50? Is it A, the Minnesota Vikings, B, the Philadelphia Eagles, or C, the Detroit Lions? For me, I'm wearing my team right here. It's the Philadelphia Eagles.
What are you saying? Yeah, I'm not wearing my team?
I'm just saying, Tiff. I'm an Eagles fan. It is what it is. I don't know where you're from. I respect where you're from.
I think he's giving hints.
But
hints.
I'm a diehard Eagles fan, okay? And this football, which, by the way, has been written up in the Wall Street Journal, Esquire magazine. This thing is absolutely amazing.
It's a real deal.
I'm going to hold this during games because I'm superstitious.
I love it.
Eagles juju is a real thing. All right? It's real. And this right here, with the way this feels, not that the Eagles need any luck these days.
Oh.
But anywho, I'm just kidding. That's what this is. Now look, this is a higher price point. So, how much is this?
This one, the Handsome Dan, is $165. Do you know this is the first design, and also to date is still their bestseller. This one, the Handsome Dan, you can see my hands are pretty small.
Yeah.
This is actually about the size of a youth football.
Yeah, it's roughly a youth size football.
So it's made for moms, it's made for kids, it's made for dads, grandparents, younger kids. This is made to be thrown and played with.
Yeah.
I love the fact that the leather is sturdy, it's grippable, but it's also uncorrected leather. And what that means is it's designed to show its nicks. It's designed to get beat up over time.
Yeah.
When we think about home decor, how leather chairs that are a little bit distressed are super, super popular right now. Think about having a football that's going to look uncorrected, but the more you use it, it's going to look a little distressed, and it gives it character. That's what's so incredibly exciting, is that this football is going to stay in your family over time, and the longer that you have it, the better it's going to look, because it's really going to have that worn, distressed leather look to it. I love it,
Tiffany. It really is. And at that price point, this is a gift for gift to yourself, right? But this is a special gift.
Gift for the family. Something to have fun with.
Yeah, this is a gift for you. This is a gift for your family member that really loves football. This is just something that you want in the house. You know, maybe when you're watching your favorite team, your favorite game. It feels amazing, and it truly, truly does look great on your bookshelf, great in your trophy cabinet.
If you have
or whatever
like a man cave in the house, like I know a lot of guys are like totally into man caves, like whether it's their basement or another room that they have in their house.
Yeah.
This is like, you definitely you have to get this for the guy in your life that like loves the man cave look. I know there's a lot of gals out there too that love to just kind of toss around a football. I love that this one,
look at how this
the Handsome Dan football, is about the size of a youth football. It also comes, Sergio, why don't you show with this awesome bag.
Look at how these amazing people from Leatherhead, I mean, you guys are killing it, right? And they're based out of New Jersey. Great folks. Check out how this came. I mean, I literally opened up the box and saw this, and I was like, wait a minute, this looks like it's something for my wife. Like, this is too...
This is like what my shoes
This is too, like, this is like,
right?
What's going on here? What is this? I mean, it comes in this bag, and then I took it out. I was just blown away. I actually, you know what's funny? Jackie and I were walking in this morning, and the guy that owns the business right here next door, he came over, he asked if we had, if there was some mail delivered here. And I said, no. I said, do you like football? And he was like, yeah, I love football. I said, I got to show you this football that was sent to me.
Awesome.
And he was going gaga over this thing.
Yeah, so cool.
I wish that you could touch this and feel it. By the way, Tiffany, I know that George is, at one point, he's going to show us some of the other styles that this comes in, because this comes in a lot of different styles and a lot of different things.
We just happen to love the Handsome Dan football, which is the one that we
Handsome
have.
Dan, is that like Dan Marino? Because Dan Marino is a handsome guy.
I mean, I don't know.
Is that, Dan
Marino? I'm sure there's a Dan in your
Marino,
life that you could
in my
name this
opinion,
after.
Is the greatest quarterback who ever lived. Yes, he does not have a Super Bowl ring. It is what it is. But this isn't a sports show. We could turn it into one. But they also have the Winston, which is, that one's a little bit more. That's $200, but it's brindle and cowhide.
This is so interesting. Have you ever seen one of these
It's
before?
named after one. So the guys that own this, Leatherhead, they have a dog, and the dog's name is Winston. And those colors, those brindle colors, are based off of their dog that's named Winston. This is a special football. When you touch this and feel this, I swear you're going to want to treat this thing like a pillow. You want to talk about how it feels so amazing, but this is going to be something that is going to sit on your bookcase or in your trophy rack.
Right, but it's also designed to be play with. I mean, that bristle hair actually makes it a little bit difficult than a leather football to actually catch it. So again, incorporating something just kind of like fun and different and exciting, into your family's life too. Like I've never seen something like that before. It's so cool.
And this Handsome Dan also comes in the mini, you guys. So for $125, it also comes in, all that beautiful leather, all of that same, just, I don't know, tried and true classic design and classic feel, fit and finish. This football is spectacular. I was so excited. Lainey asked, do they make other balls too? Baseballs, basketballs? That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that.
I believe they do. John, our producer, is going to check on that.
The answer to that, Lainey, is yes, they do.
They do make basketballs, baseballs.
Rugby.
So definitely go to market.live and check out the full assortment that we have from our friends at Leatherhead. I know Sergio, you are loving this Handsome Dan football.
Yeah, I love it.
This one is $165. This is the first design they ever created, and still today is their top seller. So if you're looking to get that #1 item in your home, have it there for your Super Bowl party that I know are now encouraged to have in your house. So many fun things that you can do. I mean, we've experienced a lot of things in this show so far, Sergio. We've been playing Jenga. Yep. We've had a charcuterie board.
Oh man, this show.
The air fryer.
So excited because guess what? When's the Super Bowl? 2 weeks? 3 weeks, 2 weeks. I've lost track of time. Whenever the Super Bowl's
I don't even know what
of weeks.
today's date is. Jackie, what's today's date?
Today's the 18th. So, you know what? All this stuff that we have in our show is going to get taken right out in a couple of weeks during the big game because, you know, I'm going to be holding on to the football. I'm going to be watching the Eagles in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
It's going to be what it's going to be.
This is such a
I'm
great
going to have
item.
Jenga out, and the kids are going to be out. I'm going to have a few people over. This is, you know, a few people are going to have some fun. We're going to have some drinks. We're going to have the charcuterie board out. We're going to have the charcuterie on top of the charcuterie board. You know, I'm going to have the air fryer out making us our tasty
Are you just creating
stuff.
like an open invite for anybody who'd like to come to the
For
Bucciarelli's
anybody who'd like to come to the Bucciarelli house, I live on 123 Elm Street. I'm just kidding.
Anybody that'd like to come and party with us for the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to pose the question about how they can win a $50 gift card in addition to the promo code that we have for the show, which is Super25. If you spend more than $75 in our show today or throughout today, but today only, you get $25 off. But what's the question? We're giving away a $50 gift card.
All right. Why don't you walk over to the next spot and I'm going to ask the question. The question
That was my exit.
That's your get out of here. I've had enough of you, Tiff. The question of the day is, who is Tiffany's favorite football team? Is it A, the Minnesota Vikings, B, the Philadelphia Eagles, or C, the Detroit Lions? I've just been eating the whole time, you guys. I feel so bad about myself. That's a normal thing. A, B, or C, $50. That's what you guys are going to win. And I'll tell you what, you don't want to miss out on this because a lot of the items that we...
sit in front today? I'll let you sit in front today.
I'm
Look
better
how
looking
nice I am.
I'm better looking anyway. So, I'm going to get this out of the way. Yeah,
I don't know. Is he?
Don't ask that question to people. I don't want the answer.
Okay, type in the chat. Type in the chat. Please, type in the chat.
You people, are you kidding me?
Okay, Super Bowl prep party.
Yeah.
Beverages, right? You're like, what am I going to have?
Tiffany's diet.
What's going to be fun? Hey, you've got, you know, adults coming over, they might like wine. You've got adults coming over, they might like beer. Maybe you have kids in the house too. How do you serve a non-alcoholic beverage? Like, so many things to think about when you're planning a Super Bowl party.
This is true. And
what are we starting with?
No.
Oh, these beer mugs are so awesome. Check these out.
Yeah, these beer mugs are legit. You want to talk about substantial, hefty, solid beer mugs. This comes to us from, these are from Threshold, are they not?
They are from Threshold. They're a set of 2. They're 16 ounces, and they are sturdy. Talk about a collection that really looks like an expensive beer mug collection.
Yeah.
$10.
Oh, Tiff, you got the blonde hair and everything. Hold it. You look like one of the German girls that carries all the, you know, the beers at Oktoberfest.
$10 for a set of 2. So I love these. I mean, literally $5 a mug.
That's it?
That's it. $10.
Are you kidding
me? So definitely pick up more than one of these. If you've got some beer drinking family members and friends that are coming over, elevate their beer and beverage experience.
But here's the thing, we keep saying beer, but honestly, in this is just a great mug.
You could make your own beverage
you
as
don't
well.
even, you know, look, sometimes we sit around with the kids and we'll just have like some juice or something like that. Like honestly, this is just a fun mug. I can see the kids like having some apple juice and things like that, just kind of having fun with all of us and the adults.
Doesn't have to be beer.
For $5 a mug?
You know what's really fun about these?
Yeah.
You can put these in the freezer.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And then bring them out and pour the beer in it. I mean, talk about like an elevated Super Bowl party experience. I mean, be a great host at your party. You know, create different experiences and have different things at your party because that's what's going to be memorable. People are going to be like, oh my gosh, you remember that Super Bowl party that Tiffany and Sergio threw? Or that Lizzie threw at her house? I remember she had those awesome beer mugs. She had them frozen and then we had like ice cold beer throughout the game.
Yeah.
She had that really cool charcuterie board. That's what makes, you know, having a party at your house really fun and inviting.
I think so too.
So,
and you know what? Yeah, cheers.
Right?
Salud.
Yeah,
what are we doing
salud.
here? Oh, we're drinking? Well, Lizzie said it's a liquid lunch day. And
liquid lunch day from Lizzie.
Lizzie, when you start hanging out with Tiffany, every day's a liquid lunch day.
Oh, stop it.
That's true.
Stop it.
No, I'm just kidding.
So those are really great. Hey, they're from Threshold. $10 for a pack of 2. Pick up I would pick up like 3 or 4 of those. Definitely have like 6 to 8 glasses for your Super Bowl party that you're getting ready to have at your house.
You're getting them for free if you answer the question right. And which is who's Tiffany's favorite football team? A, Minnesota Vikings, B, Philadelphia Eagles, C, Detroit Lions. So you get it for free. You get how many of these mugs could you get? I'm not good at math. So they're $5 a piece.
And you get 50.
Oh, you get 10. You get 10 of these. See, I can do math. Why is everybody laughing behind camera? I mean, I'm trying to talk beer mugs here and do math. Do you know how hard that is?
Speaking of some more great
solid piece, look at that.
Beverages. Yeah. We've got, if you've got beer drinkers coming to your house, we've got you covered with these beer mugs by Threshold. Like I said, put them in the freezer. Get that like frosty beer mug look. How fun, right?
Yep.
If you've got wine drinkers coming to your house, I must be invited. First of all.
We have one. No, this wine. This wine company.
First? Okay.
Tiff, I want you to tell them about them because we do like wine in the house. We appreciate the craftsmanship, and I think there's a lot of things that are in our show today where I think that the key word is craftsmanship. That football,
so
the craftsmanship
unique,
in the football.
Right? I love
but
them.
The craftsmanship and attention to detail in this wine brand. Please tell them a little bit more because ever since we tasted their wine, I've just been blown away.
Yeah, I mean,
really have.
This is Babylon's Torin. They are a South African wine. You know, I love their estate. It's just like, you know, it's surrounded by, you know, just like this beautiful sprawling garden.
My gosh.
They've got botanicals and vegetables and, you know, it's just like paradise.
It really is.
You know?
It takes great soil to make great wine.
Absolutely. They've got some of the best vineyards in South Africa at this Babylon's Torin estate. And we've got some of their best wines on market.live. Did you know that you can go to market.live and actually get wine delivered right to your door? Amazing.
Tiff's never leaving the house.
That's an excuse to never leave the house. But here's why we love Babylon's Torin, because it's a South African wine.
Yeah.
And you hit it right on the head. Like, it is all about the soil to really produce these just like luscious vineyards that are going to produce the most tasty crafted wine.
Yeah.
And they also have a very unique way of actually, crafting their wine as well, which is really, really neat.
Yeah, and look, this comes from the oldest working vineyards in that particular location. Mm-hmm. And it truly is blessed by the sun. It's blessed by the soil. And you taste it. And I think today, what do we have? The Cabernet or...
Well, there's several different wines that we have from Babylon's Torin, but we presented the Cabernet the last time that we were on, and I'm not sure if it's still available. That may have sold out. We also have the Babel Red Blend, which I highly recommend. This is a $23 bottle of wine, and what I can tell you, because I am a wine lover, this tastes more like a 45-plus bottle of wine.
That's a great point. So if you guys out there, if you like wine, you know, sometimes when you go to the store, you buy wine, you kind of like shop by price points. Mm-hmm. And there's a reason that I'm not a sommelier, but there's a reason that those price points are what they are, and it has to do with, age and location and type and grape. This really does taste like one of those price points that kind of are a little over what we would normally pay. And that's why we love to sit down and have a glass of this wine. We really enjoy it.
Yeah, that Babel Red wine, it's a dry, full-bodied wine. It's perfectly balanced with dark red berry and chocolate flavors. I mean, that taste on your palate after you've had that first drink, I mean, it is super inviting. You're definitely going to want to go back for a second or even drink a whole bottle of wine.
Price of that was what, Tiffany?
The bottle is $23.
$23 for a $40 tasting wine.
It is like a $45-plus bottle of wine.
Absolutely delicious.
So if you're looking to incorporate some really unique items into your Super Bowl party, which I highly recommend, incorporating a wine that maybe someone has never experienced before is definitely a really great conversational piece. Maybe you've got some people coming to your house for the Super Bowl that you've never met before. Like your kids, friends, parents are coming over, or, people that you don't normally converse with. Like sometimes it's just about having some conversational pieces as well. And like a great wine from a South African vineyard, is a really unique opportunity to be able to talk about the the uniqueness of different wines from around the world.
It's the big game. If you saw me, I was pointing like this, and that's just because I know
I thought you were trying to get me to shut up.
I know I can't. I haven't been able to do that for 17 years. What makes you think I'm going to do it in 17 seconds?
Oh my God! Why are we running out of time?
I think we are getting.
Really?
George, we're kind of. Are we
goodness.
kind of getting close there, Georgie? Right?
I mean, we're getting towards the end of the show.
Well,
hey,
so let me tell you. Oh, go ahead.
No, go.
Did we have something else?
We're going to the same thing.
Oh,
we are.
Better liquor?
Yes. I mean, if you're looking for a non-alcoholic.
I love this tip.
Yes.
I'm so sorry. I was ready to stop short.
So awesome. If you're looking for a non-alcoholic beverage to have at your Super Bowl party, this is Better Liquor. And it's a non-alcoholic aperitif.
Aperitivo.
And I know we love an aperitivo in our house because it truly does like cleanse the palate, get your, kind of get your body ready to, eat a lot of food.
Did you know why? Did you know why it's an aperitivo? Get your body ready for food? Because it's bitter.
And
it is. Yes, it's bitter. And when the bitter taste buds get stimulated,
it wakes up the palate.
It wakes up the palate and it wants more. So something that's bitter, that's why it's called aperitivo, before you actually eat. The bitter stuff is the stuff that you're going to want to drink. And this is absolutely delicious. It's got that blood orange flavor profile in it.
That grapefruit, the orange peel. Oh my gosh, guys, you have to get these. Like,
non-alcoholic.
Serve these like when your guests arrive.
Yeah.
And then put out the food and then put the alcoholic beverages out.
You just like,
how fun,
I'm
right?
really waiting for this party because that's kind of the party that I would want.
I cannot wait for you to throw your Super Bowl party at home. I hope that you got a lot of great ideas from us in the show to really, stock up and what's going to make your Super Bowl party unique to you. But I think we need to reveal.
We have a winner.
We have a winner? Oh.
Who is Tiffany's favorite football team? Was it A, Minnesota Vikings? Was it B, the Philadelphia Eagles? Or was it C, the Detroit Lions? Jackie's the winner. She guessed.
What?
It is.
What?
Don't ruin your mic. It's B.
What?
The Philadelphia Eagles, baby.
What?
Woo-hoo.
I ditched my home state. I've been in Pennsylvania, a Philadelphia Eagles fan for now.
Traitor. Everybody in Michigan
years.
is throwing grapes and tomatoes at the screen right now. But Tiffany's favorite football team, I took her on to the dark side with us. She's a Philadelphia Eagles fan. We love the Eagles, and we hope that you guys have a fantastic big game party, right? Congratulations, Jackie. Jackie, you win the $50. You can get a lot of the stuff that we had in our show today.
So many great items. And
on Market.
If you missed it, go to market.live and you will see Lifestyle with Tiffany and Sergio. You can shop all the items in our show, one-stop shopping. We are going to be back on Friday. We've got another great show. It's Valentine's Day, his and her gift ideas. I've got
who's your prediction? Who's going to win the Super Bowl?
I don't even know who's going to be in the Super Bowl.
You don't have to know who's going to be in the Super Bowl, Tiff, because the Eagles are going to win, baby.
Of course the Eagles are going to win. Of course the Eagles are going to win. And I know that we've got Jackie, our producers. They all want to come and end the show with our Eagles.
We do?
Yes.
All right, there we go.